60 seconds.
It's me. Hey, do you have a problem? I can't hear you. It is, John. I hear you.
Contestants, how you doing? Welcome to our show. Why don't you tell me how many people are going to be playing this game? You're a single player, is that right? All right, could you give me your name, please?
Everybody knows, but at least we can keep up this facade for ourselves.
Okay, you want to do a 7-question game or you want 21?
She's like, this is
Thanks, Jones. I can dig that.
30 seconds.
You have the letter B as your buzzer. That's B, as in buzzer.
Like 5 minutes into it, we just totally start
Pick up the
making
cord already. Why is this so hard for you to do?
20 seconds.
We got 20.
Whoa, heads up. All right, when a question pops up, you gotta buzz in. Then you pick your answer on the screen and hit the right key on your keyboard. You follow me?
All right, here we go. Lose the desktop and pick it to black. Okay, cue graphics. Guy, you okay? Okay, good show. Stand by.
Men back in menstruation. Period.
It's time for the show where high culture and pop culture collide.
Okay, now this is what I like to see, a bright-eyed, bushy-tailed contestant. Okay, we got one player behind the keyboard. Hey, what's the matter? Didn't you read the box? It's a party game. Whatever. You and me will party together. Let's do it. Okie doke, give me a category.
1!
The category behind this question is Fumbalaya. You get this one right, you got $2,000 coming at you. So, you feeling anxious? Me too. Let's go.
Assuming you're basically a nice person, which phrase would you not want to utter to former New Orleans Saints player Tom Dempsey? You must be half nuts. How's it going, shrimp? Ooh, you missed it by half a foot. Or what are you, blind? Tom Dempsey kicked the longest NFL field goal with only half a foot. Proving, as with many body parts, length isn't everything.
All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
Number 2.
And the category is, you can't go in again. Okay, shouldn't be too tough. This question's going to be worth $1,000. Hey, remember General Douglas MacArthur, famous for saying, "I shall return"? Well, let's say Mac's an active participant in several sports. In which sport would Mac be unable to return after being pulled by President Truman? Hockey, basketball, soccer, or football? In soccer, once you come out of the game, you can't go back in.
Sounds like a red conspiracy to me.
Category time. What's it gonna be?
3!
The category? My, no hands. Okay, this isn't gonna be easy, but you're looking at $3,000. Okay, coming at you. Heads up. You're a member of the ancient Minoan civilization and you're out for some ancient fun. Which ancient sport might you actually be able to see? Eel teasing, squid tossing, bull vaulting, or camel roping? Foul. And let's see the correct answer. Bull vaulting. Bossy gets a perfect 10. Actually, the Minoans vaulted over the bulls, but this way seemed much more fun. How about it? Hit me with the category.
4!
The category is, what the hell? We're in prison anyway. And this one's going to be worth $2,000. Okay, hang tight, put your finger on your buzzer. Here's the question. If incarcerated felons wanted to tick off the authorities by playing an illegal sport during their breaks in the prison courtyard, what would they need to have smuggled into the prison? A medicine ball, sabers and epées, metal-tipped lawn darts, or Speedos and a polo pony? Metal-tipped lawn darts were outlawed in the United States in 1988. But hey, I know where you can score some, like really cheap. Okay, pick a category.
Here they come spitting out of the turn. It's question 5 by a nose.
The name of this category is, do you believe in magic? Right here, $1,000 for a right answer. Hope you're ready, because here's one coming at you. If the Houdini of the hardwoods shared the same talents as his magician namesake, whom would you have seen during halftime at an NBA game? Larry Bird sawing his assistant in half, Bob Cousy escaping from a water chamber, Bill Russell turning a woman into a tiger, or Bob Love making an elephant disappear? Bob Cousy's amazing dribbling and passing skills earned him the name Houdini of the hardwoods. Yeah! Nowadays, NBA stars just use mirrors. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
The category is Luck of the Snacks. Okay, this might be a toughie. It's worth $3,000. Wipe off your finger and get it ready. Let's get busy. According to auto racing superstition, which president should expect trouble if he eats his favorite snack before a race? Ronald Reagan and his jelly beans, Bill Clinton and his McDonald's french fries, Jimmy Carter and his peanuts, or George Bush and any vegetable but broccoli? Eating peanuts before a race is considered bad luck. Yeah! If Carter eats the peanuts, he might lose to a Porsche, but he never has to worry about losing to a Ford. Category time. What's it gonna be?
Tag Team Naked Skydiving tonight at 7.
And the category is Scary Relatives. And there's $1,000 riding on this one. Hang on tight. Here we go. Say your Aunt Helen always performs her dreaded double kiss at every family gathering. Because it's a term from this sport, which of these might Aunt Helen enjoy playing at family get-togethers? Bocce with Brother Bob, croquet with Cousin Clara, pocket billiards with Uncle Vinny, or archery with Aunt Agnes? A double kiss is when the cue ball bounces off the other ball back into your cue. Yeah! You know, just the thought of Aunt Helen and Uncle Vinny double kissing is disturbing. Woo! Okie doke, give me a category. Uh-oh, Test Cuss Tits Dime Store.
It's time for a Flicker Piss Stone.
The category for this gibberish question, love 'em and leave 'em. Opening value, $5,000. Okay, now remember, the faster you solve this puzzle, the more money you win. Heads up! Listen up here. With what sports show does this rhyme? Don't be fooled by the punctuation. Some may bite. Shtup all. Maybe this'll help. It's a primetime TV show.
Oh, is it Blossom?
Okay, let's see if you know it. Start typing and hit return when you're done. Okay, is it me, or did that Hank Williams Jr. intro get old after about 2 seconds? Okay, pick a category.
Runners, take your mark. Set. 9. Whoops.
Here's your category. Revised salary cap. Okay, $2,000 is coming your way if you get this one. I'll tell you, professional athletes' salaries have become outrageous. Here's an idea. If NBA players were paid a penny for every point they scored in a regulation game, which of the following legends would be the only man to have earned a whole dollar in one game? Hakeem Olajuwon, Larry Bird, Wilt Chamberlain, or Oscar Robertson? In 1962, Wilt Chamberlain became the only player in NBA history to score 100 points in a single game. Yeah, he earned his dollar that night, and I hear after the game, he bought himself 4 condoms. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Here's the category. Somewhere over the rainbow. All right, $3,000 is riding on this one. Get ready to buzz, because here it comes. Tell me, what do David Robinson, Scottie Pippen, Chris Mullin, Karl Malone, and Patrick Ewing all have in common? They're members of Dream Team 1, they're members of Dream Team 2, they're members of Dream Team 3, or they're guys over 6'8". Hey, this might sting a little. Anyone interested in the right answer? Here you go. All of the above were members of Dream Team 1, otherwise known as the only Dream Team about which we gave a flip. Okay, that's the end of round 1. Let's move on to round 2. All right, we're in round 2 now, so all the questions are going to be worth double the money. Got it? Great. Let's go. How about it? Hit me with the category.
11.
And this category is a heartbeat away from the bench. All right, you're going to be pretty good if you get this one. It's worth $6,000. All right, let's get this ball rolling. What do former Vice President Dan Quayle and baseball great Carl Yastrzemski have in common? Being struck by a bat at a Major League game, being in the Little League Hall of Excellence, appearing on Murphy Brown, or winning the Heisman Trophy? Both Dan and Carl have been inducted into the Peter J. McGovern Little League Hall of Excellence.
Yeah!
Finally, a group of people who admit to voting for Dan Quayle. Okie doke, give me a category.
Oh, that's a 12-pounder, eh?
All right, let's see what we're doing here. Down in the dumps. And this one shouldn't be too tough. 4K for this one. Okay, let's see whose trash is in this can here. Looks like we got a wish list with the Heisman Trophy crossed off, a Boston College jersey, a map of Canada, and a pair of platform shoes. Whose trash is it? Warren Moon, Doug Flutie, Will Moore, or Herschel Walker? Doug Flutie, the diminutive QB that won the Heisman, played in the NFL, then headed to Canada.
Yeah!
Yeah, he's a big star in Canada. Well, he's not a big star. I mean, he's kind of little, actually. Well, he's very, very popular. Category time. What's it gonna be?
13!
This one's gonna be Jerry's Kids. And this one is not gonna be easy. $6,000. Okay, work with me here. You're a die-hard Deadhead and you want to get one of those tie-dyed warm-up suits the Grateful Dead donated to a cash-strapped Olympic sports team. Whom would you have to contact? The 92 Lithuanian basketball team, the 84 U.S. synchronized swimming team, the 68 Polish volleyball team, or the 96 South Korean archers? Hey, way to drop the ball on that one. Let's take a look at the correct answer. The Grateful Dead contributed warm-up suits and cash to the 92 Lithuanian Olympic basketball team. Yeah, and I got a bootleg copy of the benefit concert where they performed Come Here Uncle Laka's Band. Then they do Dark Star. Okay, pick a category. Uh-oh, Wes Musrich climb more.
Once again, it's time for a Knickerclish Restroom.
Here's your gibberish category. Psychic pets. We're in round 2, so this gibberish question's going to start off at $10,000. All right, to solve this puzzle, you got to think fast, because every second and a half, I'm ticking off a little bit of cash. Okay, kids, tell it to me. What sports phrase does this rhyme with? Hep Pup knew the fate. Go for it. Type in your answer and hit return.
Yeah!
Hey, not bad. A single. Now quit congratulating yourself and get on to the next question. How about it? Hit me with a category.
Love 15.
The category behind this question is the agony of repeats. And this one's $4,000 for a right answer. All right, help me out. I can't remember this guy's name. He's that guy from the beginning of ABC's Wide World of Sports who we saw wiping out every week doing that ski jump. You know, he's the very picture of agony of defeat. What's his name? Adrian Zemed, Vince Van Patten, Vinko Bogataj, or Greasy Sorebutt? Greasy Sorebutt? Nice image. Wrong answer. Let's take a look at the big money answer. Vinko Bogataj got to take the header off the ski jump week after week. And I hear he later got a job with the Ford administration. Okie doke, give me a category.
Give me a 6. 6. Give me a team. Team. 16.
The category is rapid fire hooker. You get this question right, you pocket $6,000. Ready? Picture this shootout in an episode of TJ Hooker. Hooker holds his gun in the ready position as described in the rules of Olympic rapid-fire pistol shooting. If he fires, what will he most likely hit? The bad guy, a cloud, his leg, or the ground just in front of him? He'd hit the ground just in front of him. A pistol in the ready position is pointed at no more than a 45-degree angle off the ground.
Yeah!
He'd be making himself dance, which is bad enough, but I hope he doesn't start singing. All right, come on, hit me. We need a category.
9 plus 8!
10 plus 7!
The category is cheating at tennis. And this is $4,000 here. Everything in place? Because here she comes. Imagine you're playing the top-seeded tennis player at Wimbledon and know you'll probably lose in straight sets. Which of the following could you legally do to distract the other player? Allow a wasp to sting you, then scream, throw your racket, introduce a second ball into play, or shout, "Miss it, miss it!" According to the United States Tennis Association rulebook, a scream resulting from a sudden wasp sting would be considered an involuntary means of hindering an opponent, therefore perfectly legal.
Yeah!
And I hear John McEnroe used to bring an actual beehive to his matches. How about it? Hit me with a category.
How many holes in golf?
18!
The category? Party at the Parthenon. You get this toughie and I'll give you $6,000. Wow, it's the night before the games begin and the Olympic Village is rockin'. Because it is not specifically prohibited by the International Olympic Committee's rules regarding drug use, which of the following party activities is least likely to cause a disqualification? Smoking marijuana, doing espresso hits and caffeine pills, drinking a beer with a methadone chaser, or shooting up a supply of your own blood. Too much caffeine in your blood is grounds for immediate disqualification.
Caffeine? What caffeine? I don't like caffeine. I've been framed, I tell you. I don't even like coffee. Come on.
Should have picked this. While marijuana is not specifically prohibited by the IOC, its use can in some circumstances lead to sanctions. On the other hand, pot could explain that whole Jamaican bobsled thing. Category time. What's it gonna be?
19 here! Get your ice cold 19!
The name of this category is The Agony of Defeat. A right answer will get you 2 G's for this question. You know, I keep having this recurring nightmare where I'm at a ski jump ramp. Someone has strapped long skis to my feet and pushed me down a steep hill. At the foot of the hill, my mother is waving her arms and yelling at me, P-point, P-point. To what is she referring? The technique I'll use to gain more distance, my opponent's score, the beginning of the landing area, or the ever-widening urine stain on my uniform. The beginning of the ski jump landing area is the P-point.
Yeah!
Oh yeah, back to my dream. All the judges are goats in lingerie. What do you think that means? Okay, pick a category.
20!
And the category is Chuck and Die, Play the Field. I'll pay you $4,000 if you get this one right. All right, get yourself set. It's time. If Princess Di attempted to tackle Prince Charles using a move practiced by many English football players, what would she most likely be trying to do? Knock Charles' legs out from beneath him, kick Charles in the scrummage, wrestle Charles to the ground, or slide into Charles while aiming for the ball? In England, football is what Americans call soccer, and a tackle is a sliding attempt to take possession of the ball.
Yeah!
But judging from what I've been reading in the papers, I think Diana might be aiming a little higher.
Ow, blimey, me crown jewels.
How about it? Hit me with the category.
The attack is upon you.
You already know what you're doing. Okay, make sure your match fits this clue. I'm thinking of a number. Let's see if the attack has your number. Let us begin.
Get your score! That's the game! Player, after a performance like this one, you deserve to have your own star on the Sports Trivia Walk of Fame. And I promise you, if you ever get that star, I'll be the first one to step on it, because...
You don't know Jack!
Okay, great show, everybody. Cue commercials, thank you, and Cookie, what's the story with the contestants?
Listen, excuse me, whenever you feel like playing again, you just gotta let me know, all right?
Sliced it again.
You're not keeping your head down.
I know, but I can't.
Because your hairpiece keeps slipping.
What? How did you know I wear a hairpiece?
Come on, Joe. Everyone knows. Stick a flag in it and you could spot that thing teeing off from a par 5. Here, try mine. It's from the folks at Mr. Divot.
Wow, it feels like grass.
It is grass. That's the genius behind the Mr. Divot hairpiece system. I can grow my own replacements, and it comes in lots of designer colors: Midsummer Burn, Autumn Harvest, and New Kentucky Bluegrass.
Oh, sounds great, but, I mean, will it come loose while I'm golfing?
Not even with the 9-iron. Come on, let's go replace that divot.
You mean Mr. Divot.
Yeah! Mr. Divot hairpieces are available at all fine salons and garden centers.
Hey guys, when you go to the store, are you sick of seeing rows and rows of little pink packages labeled just for women? It used to be a man's world. What the hell happened? Man Packs, feminine hygiene products made just for men. Constructed from an indestructible space-age polymer, Man Packs products are perfect for the man on the go. And they only come in one color: camouflage. Look for Man Packs products anywhere you buy beer. Man Packs puts the men back in menstruation. Period.
I guess it shook my confidence. Sometimes at the club, I worried that the other guys were making fun of my pinkies. I knew my pinkies were a problem, but I didn't know they were that
a weak pinky. I have had weak pinkies all of my life. They're frail, they're limp.
The contract was
fun of
signed, and then he leaned in to shake my hand, and damn it, my pinky screwed it up for me again.
In today's world, nothing commands more respect than a strong, sexy pinky. But piano lessons are expensive, and who has time to go to the gym? Well, now you can get the powerful pinkies you've always dreamed of in just minutes a day, right in your own home. With this, the Power Pinker.
It looks like a finger prison.
Don't just sit there clicking that remote wondering what it would be like. Dare to experience true pinky power.
I own my own company and business is booming. If a client gets antsy, I just challenge him to a friendly finger wrestling match.
Finally, I can face my pinky.
Every now and then, I'll be in a bar, and I'll catch a woman trying to check out my pinky. That's when I know she's mine.
The Power Pinker. Why be ashamed if your pinky's a second longer?
Dick Weber, Mark Raw, Earl Anthony, Ron Palombi Jr. You've watched them burn up the lanes for years. Now you can watch the pins fly in your own home. Pro Bowling Videos presents Rolling Balls of Fire. Watch Earl Anthony pick off the impossible 4, 6, 7, 10 double pinochle. See Mark Roth bring home the cash with the 1, 2, 10 washout spare. And you won't believe your eyes when Ron Palombi Jr. completes the death-defying 2, 4, 5, 8 bucket. The bucket. You'll see hour after hour of the nastiest, the dirtiest, the heart-stoppingest game in sports. Bowling! Order now and receive absolutely free the same Brunswick 357X finger hole inserts used by the pros.
Send check or money order to Rolling Balls of Fire, 848 West Eastman, Suite 203, Chicago, Illinois 60622. Allow 6 to 8 weeks for delivery. Order today.